To make TikTok organic dropshipping work, you literally need only two things: a good product and good videos. That is it. If you have those two things down, you're gonna make money. So what I'm gonna do today is I'm gonna show you a bunch of videos with organic products in them, which are either good or bad, and also which either have good videos or bad videos. You're gonna have to guess which one it is, if the video is good, if the video is bad, if the product is good, or if the product sucks. I'm gonna give you some time to guess, and then I'm gonna tell you which one it actually is. So let's get started with the very first one.
When the bass hit your face, you be like.
Alright, so what do you actually think? What is this? And pause the video if you actually want to think about it, but here's the answer. The video itself is amazing. It looks really clean and it is perfectly executed. Because the transitions and everything is just set up so perfectly. If you look at the video clips themselves, they're great. If you look how the sound and the videos fit together, everything's perfect. The lighting, the scenery, the story, everything is great. For the product, it's not the best. Alright, this is not a bad product for beginners. Just if you want to learn how to go viral and how to make good content, this is actually pretty good. But in reality, this is not going to convert that well. Okay, it's not a product which people need. This is more of a childish product. There's no specific niche which is going to be hyper passionate about this. And it's more of a thing where kids love this because it looks super satisfying, but it's not really useful. So what usually happens for products like this is it's not super high converting. This means that it's more of a beginner friendly product where if you make good content, you're going to go viral. And that's totally fine for beginners, but later on you want to make money. So what do you think? Is this a good video or a bad video? And what do you think about the product? Well, let me tell you. Very first of all, the product's great. It's a little bit saturated at this point, but it was doing really good numbers, especially because it's targeting this boyfriend-girlfriend niche, and it actually works out in that niche super well. It's number one, a very giftable product, and it just looks super fun and cozy. And this is a product which is converting really well if you go viral. You have to go viral for the right reason, and they did exactly that. So here, everything is perfect. Why? Well, let me explain. The video itself, even though the background and the lighting is not amazing, it's definitely not a 10 out of 10, but what it does, number one, it looks super native. It doesn't look salesy at all. The interesting thing about this is the person is not even an actual dropshipper. They're not even being salesy with this, which basically, again, is just more of a testament to this looking so native. If a dropshipper would remake this exactly like they did, it would again look native. So what happened here is it obviously is very clear that it's boyfriend-girlfriend dynamic, and they're just being fun and playful. Everything's great, and especially because this girl is apparently doing some sort of Fortnite dance, because what I see in the comments is everybody comments default dance, which I assume is something like that. So it actually adds all the things in the comment section. This is really good. It doesn't look professional, but it's really good content.
This thing makes my room freezing cold. Now I won't have heat stroke.
Alright, so here one thing is very obvious: the video sucks. Okay, that's something you probably don't even have to guess. The product though is actually pretty good. So if you go viral with this is a useful product, and this is how you should be thinking. Is this useful? Is it either solving some sort of problem, or do people genuinely want this product? Because here it does solve a problem and it's super useful. If you live in a hot country and you have something like this is gonna make your life better. It's as simple as that. Your life is gonna be better because everybody hates being way too hot. Common issue which everybody has. When it comes to video, obviously we can make a huge list of things which suck here. Number one is everything is just a mess. All these cables, the light, it looks super distracting. Then on top of that, the music is way too loud, and what happens here is that the voice is quieter than the music itself, which makes it terrible. And then the transitions are really bad. The product is not even in the center of the video, but it's somewhere on the side, and it just looks super off. The camera is way too close. This video sucks.
Fire wallet prank fail.
Hi, your total will be $5.43.
543, okay. Here you go. Thank you. You too.
The video here is great. The content is done really, really well because you have a type of content which is pranks. Pranks generally go viral. Why? Because people want to see reactions. You know what's going to happen and you want to see how the person is going to react to the thing. Also, on top of that, you're going to stand out from your competition. As a dropshipper, you want to make videos which nobody can replicate. This is uncomfortable to replicate. You actually have to prank people, go through a drive-thru, do a bunch of bullshit in your city, and a lot of people are just not willing to do that, which means that instantly everything is going to be better for you because people are not going to be able to replicate your content. This is going to be a huge pain in the ass later. Everybody's going to start copying your content after you start to become good. For the product itself, it's not bad. It's not the best product, but it's pretty good. This is a good product because people actually want to prank their friends, and it's something which does convert. It's a little bit better than the rest, but also it doesn't have a perfect niche. It's not the highest converting product, but it's pretty simple to go viral with this concept. There's no crazy innovative things you have to do. You just have to go through a drive-thru and then do the thing and hope that people are going to react to that. So this is a product where if you have the courage to actually do that, you're going to be able to copy content like this super simply, again, if you're that guy. Keep in mind, the product, even though it is good and it's definitely gonna make you money, there are better products than this one. And let's take a look at that.
This is the za roller. Just remember, it's only intended to be used for cooking. First, I take my broccoli and carefully place it into the za roller. Then I close it and twist so it packs the broccoli evenly. Then, I add some baking paper and twist again until it disappears into the za roller. Now I can enjoy my healthy broccoli sticks.
So as you guys know, this product was a huge winner, especially for Mikey. It's a good product, we all know that. Is this video good? Well, no, it's not. Why? Number one is everything doesn't look smooth. And how he puts the broccoli in the roller, it looks a little bit messy, and everything overall, it doesn't have the same vibe. You can tell what the guy's trying to do, and he wants to copy other people which did this type of concept really well. But for example, what they also didn't do is split test voiceovers and styles. This is something you should always do while you're editing. You should see while you do the editing which voice is fitting the best to your video. Okay, and sometimes the vibe is just going to be so much better if you choose something else. Let me show you a better example of the same exact product.
This is the za wheel. Just remember, it's only intended to be used for cooking. First, I take my mozzarella and carefully place it into the za wheel. Now I close it and twist so it packs the sticky, icky cheese evenly. Then I add some baking paper and twist again until it disappears into the za wheel. Now I can enjoy my tasty mozzarella sticks.
Now go back a little bit and watch the other video again, because you're gonna feel how much more hectic the other one is than this one. This is way more calm, chill. It fits this whole being in nature style, and the voice and the smoothness just makes everything so much better. In the first video, the guy is moving everything way faster than in the second one. Everything is calm, and this is exactly what the product, the style, and the whole background and everything well fitted together. This makes sense. And there also was a little bit of extra controversy because he used mozzarella and cheese instead of the broccoli, and because he used the mozzarella, everybody started commenting things like who else is bothered by the cheese trapped under those wheels, because there was some cheese next to it. I don't know if it was intended or not, but this is something which is just going to help, because every time you boost engagement and comments, things are going to do better. Alright, so what do we have here? This is pretty interesting. The video is amazing. Again, the prototype versus your version, that's always a good concept, because again, it makes people wait. If you have a prototype, you're also going to show something else later on. That's amazing. Now, this video showcases the product really well. It showcases how this works, which problems this solves, and he did a really good job displaying all the benefits of this product. However, this product by itself just sucks. All right, as you can clearly tell, I'm the biggest gym expert in the room here, so I can tell you for a fact, nobody would ever use this because it's just useless for the gym. If you go to the gym, you understand you just don't need this. This is not something you would use. And this is really important to understand. To an untrained eye, if you never go to the gym, you have no idea what this does, it might actually seem like this is a good product because it went viral, it's problem solving, whatever, but it's not really though, okay? And you need to try to put yourself in the position of people in the gym and maybe even go out there and actually ask people who go to the gym if this is something which they would be using. So the product by itself is a little bit controversial. You're blocking the bench in the gym because you obviously don't use the proper thing, you're just using the weights, but you basically block the bench press. So this is something which again, everybody's going to comment about, but actually it is making a valid point for the product sucking even more. So generally, to sum this up, obviously product and videos both matter equally. There are some criteria though, which are very difficult to determine. For example, is this product saturated? You basically cannot know that by just scrolling around. If you get recommended a couple of super viral videos, you're going to think, all right, this is saturated. If it doesn't get recommended to you, or if you just don't find them, you don't think that. Like, it's very difficult to determine when the saturation point hits. Having a mix in between proven concept is one of the most important factors out there, but it's not allowed to be saturated. So you need to find that golden middle, which is genuinely super tough to determine. And this is one of the things you're actually going to get from our program. We're going to be able to look over the products you select, and we're going to tell you, okay, this is good, this is bad, this is good, this is saturated, this is not saturated enough, it doesn't even have a proven concept. This is perfect. So we just select the products for you, so you literally take the guessing work out of the equation. This is the beauty of the program. You don't have to guess anything anymore. If you post good videos for this, you're gonna make money. And number two is we're gonna look over your content and tell you what is good, what is bad, what sucks, what needs to be changed, and how to improve everything over time. Because this is exactly where you're gonna do all the learning. Feedback loops. You do something and then you have to analyze, but it's impossible to analyze yourself because you don't know what's going wrong. So if you want us to do that for you, click the link below and I will see you soon.